Alright, welcome back to the Bazaar. And we're going to do yet another ranked run. I think this time the thing I'm going to try to focus on is not re-rolling early. Because until you know what direction you're going, re-rolls don't seem to be a good spend for the 3 gold. But we'll see what happens. Okay. If this is our only weapon, it reloads. Fires every 2 seconds. That said, we can get a fishing rod. It's very bad for the first day, but starting on day 2, we're going to get a random aquatic item. That's silver quality. And since we're going to be going for aquatic items, and the odds of us getting them is pretty high, I'm just going to guess that we're going poison. Yeah. Go ahead and grab some chocolate bars. Why not? I'm fine with that before our first fight. We're going to pick one of the NPCs that doesn't really do much, like the Faint Inglet. And just by virtue of having more health than him, and him doing so little damage, we will win in the Sandstorm. But yeah, so focus here, based on our start, is aquatic stuff. And the main focus of this run is going to be trying to see if not re-rolling early. Although if we get the person that sells aquatic items, I might re-roll for that. But primarily just trying to be more mindful of the economy and not burning through all of our gold re-rolling and getting nothing for it. That's the idea here. I think that's what we'll try to do. And here we go with the Sandstorm. Again, we had extra health, so 100 health is what we beat him by with literally nothing that our board did. And that's an interruption. Alright, here we are with the Fang. Non-weapon items, we're actually interested in quite a few non-weapon items. With Vanessa, it seems like most of the non-weapon items are actually aquatic. We could get the 2 gold and 1 experience. The odds of us winning the first day fight are low anyway. And this does, again, set us up really well if we get an aquatic shop. Getting a haste item is also interesting because there's... I think that like half of the haste items are aquatic. So all of them are good choices. I think, again, we're going to try to focus economy this run and see if that helps. Small items. There are quite a few small items, like there's one. I should have bought this one first. I should have bought this one first. That way it got the extra 5 heal. I am going to reroll just because the small items... Yeah, small items are cheaper, so... Do we stand more of a chance every 8 seconds having a chance of increasing the poison of the catfish? No. I think we actually stand a better chance dealing 7 damage every 4 seconds. Still unlikely to win, but that's fine. That's completely fine. And I know I said I wasn't going to reroll and then immediately rerolled, but it's fine. Everything is fine. Getting the narwhal was not necessarily worth the 3 gold, so... Also... Every 6 seconds he shields 20. And we're doing 7. So every 8 seconds, every 12 seconds. Every 12 seconds he's shielding 40. And every 12 seconds we're doing 21. So we're never going to get through his shields. But poison does. So hilariously, our fishing rod would have actually been better use of our board space than the narwhal and Fang. But we still win. That's fine. That's good. That, starting with the poison skill is exactly why that worked. So, definitely not going to put damage on the weapons. Not running ammo, we're running aquatic. We don't have any vehicles. And we don't have any burns. So, we're going to grab the loot items. And we'll see if we got the poison. We got regen, shielding, cooldown, gold. But there we go. We got one of the instrumental tools from our fishing rod. A nice silver jellyfish that will haste itself. We'll go ahead and... Well, there's no need to sell it quite yet. Don't care about weapons. 50 health is inconsequential, so let's see what bronze tier skills we can get. That helps. Yeah. More poison. And actually, I think it's better this way. Medium items. We might get the pufferfish, which will help a lot. Beach ball is also pretty good. Yeah. And then we reroll. Oh, yeah. Sell the Fang first. Reroll. And we'll take the Coral Armor. A little bit of defense. We need 4 gold, so we'll get the regeneration. And... I mean, whenever we bought the Narwhal, we did get the Coral upgrade. The extra 5 healing. And it makes more sense... Does it make more sense? No, it makes more sense to drop the Insect Wing. Because we have a slot we can use the Narwhal in. Okay, so now anytime we buy aquatic items, we're gaining 5 heal on the Coral, 10 shield on the Coral Armor. Every 3.9 seconds we haste for 2 seconds versus every 8 seconds we haste for 3. The fishing rod at this point is just to get us more aquatic items every day. Alright, exiting. Okay, here we go. Coconut Crab, I'm pretty sure has aquatic stuff. And where is he on the list? There he is. Shield stuff. Alright, that's good. Tent City Mare, damage and shield. But if we get the temporary shelter, then that's just gold. And I don't think we beat the Boreer. We don't have enough defenses right now, so... I'm actually going to go for the Coconut Crab and hope that we get something specifically for our build. Shield items gain 2 shields for the fight. Deal damage equal to the highest shield value of the items you have. If we really pump the Coral Armor, the Crusher Claw could be amazing. Also, I would not complain about a Silver Seashell at all. Like, literally the only thing here that would be bad is the coconut. Everything else I'd be happy with. I'd be very, very happy with everything else. There we go. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that also counts as buying because we clicked on it. So that was 5 more health on the Coral, 20 more shielding on the... Or 10 more shielding on the Coral Armor. Good deal. That comes out, that goes in. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I don't care about ammo items. A small weapon, the odds of it being something we care about is low. So I'm going to try Lick It. Adjacent shield items permanently gain 2 shields. So we would have to run this in our board for 40 seconds to fully deplete the ammo and gain 20 shield on 2 items. I mean, that would give the Coral Armor and Seashell 20 extra shielding. It's not bad. We don't really care about that, and we don't really care about that. The other option is get 5 small treats. I don't think the Narwhal ever goes back on our board, so I'm going to sell it. Yeah, I'm going to sell the scrap too. Let's see what 5 small treats does. Oh, okay, just like candies. So, gumballs. Shield items get 1 shield. We gain 1% crit chance. Gain 10 health. Gain 10 health. Okay, I actually kind of would have rather gone with the armor. The thing that would have given us 20 armor on our 2 items. I didn't pay attention. Did it cost money? I was not paying attention at all. I'm going to look at small items, in part because buying any aquatic items is value. And now it's going to be even more value because of the ambergris. Alright. Okay, neither of those. I just got done saying I wasn't going to reroll stuff. And now I'm in a situation where I have to sell things to get the thing. That's unfortunate. But I think it's worth... Oh man, is it worth dropping the beach ball and then putting the armor in place of it? Getting the extra value on the ambergris. The gumballs is such a shame. Yeah, so re-rolling, I spent 3 gold to put myself in a situation where I now, if I want to get value out of the re-roll, I would have to sell something that I already paid full value for. Yeah, I'm gonna stand by the stand by the concept that re-rolling is not worth it early game. Even though I do know what I'm looking for at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I think I sell the beach ball. And grab another coral. I wouldn't mind buying the piranha too if I could, but I'm not going to sell the ambergris for it. And I'm definitely not going to sell anything I have on my board, so that's fine. So was the reroll worth it? I'd say no. Do we win with poison and defenses? Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, so they've got the double barrel and throwing knives and pop snappers to start us off with their ammo items. And then they have a jellyfish to try to finish us off. Their shield potion does nothing, because we're using nothing but poison. And we are stacking up our poison much faster than they're stacking up theirs. And our shielding did a pretty good job of preventing the damage from getting through. There we go. First win. Or is it second win?
I paint my ship red.
Second win. Amazing. Okay. We don't have a weapon. We don't have an ammo item. We don't want an ammo item. So it's either 2 citrus, 2 coconut, or 4% crit chance. Critting on the shields and heals is going to be very nice. Okay. Is this the 3rd time we've seen her today? Like, I think this run we have seen her 3 times, and I don't want weapons. A small non-weapon item. Oh yeah, what did our fishing rod give us? Oh, there it is. The narwhal. I mean, at this point, I might as well toss the ambergris out. And the narwhal, it gives us 2 more aquatic items. Sure. Doesn't really help us much. So a small non-weapon item could be an upgrade for the seashell, could be an upgrade for the coral, could be an upgrade for the catfish or jellyfish, could be an upgrade for the ambergris. But it could also be nothing. Whereas the skills... If I spend my gold on the skills, I'm not going to be able to afford the jelly or the pufferfish if it's offered. So I'm going to take the free small thing. Worst case scenario, I sell it. Which it looks like I'm doing. Beautiful. Chocolate bars? Sure. I'll take 5 instead of getting 3. And now we get to choose. The Dabbling Apprentice, I think, is ammo. Yeah, ammo items. We could get experience from it. Rogue Scrapper, Eccentric Aetheryte. Do we even beat the Eccentric Aetheryte? Shield. Okay. Yeah, we definitely do. We're using poison. We are shielding very well. Oh, that's right, it scales, though. Ooh. I don't know if we poison fast enough to actually win this. Like, we're going to be shielding a lot, but he scales. Like, his damage scales quickly. But our healing and shielding seems to be holding decently well. Unfortunately, since we're poison, we also don't damage his shield. Oof. So every time he hits us, since we're not damaging his shield, it's worse and worse and worse for us. Yeah. Okay. I should probably, like, include something in my little infographic about what's scaling and what's not. Okay, so small items, I could find an upgrade for any of the things, and any aquatic items I'd buy would be cheap. The chest would be golden experience, which would help us make up for losing that fight. Because right now, unless we get a bunch of experience, we're going to be behind. Behind the curve. So I am going to go for the experience. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. Okay, well, let's go see what the bronze tier junk items have. We're gonna buy that for if and when we get a pufferfish. If not, we can drop it on the jellyfish. Cooldowns by 1% is not worth the 4 gold, I think. I'm gonna reroll. I know, I said no rerolling, but... I mean... There was a chance... Oh, never mind. There we go.
You're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
And I am going to grab that one as well. For 1 gold, we can drop our cooldowns by 3%. I'll take it. And honestly, I think I'm even going to use the trained spider over... Ah, but that also reduces... Okay, never mind. We're using that for the extra aquatic item to get the seashell bigger. Do I pay... Yeah, I do. I pay 1 gold for 20 health, definitely.
Waiting for you.
Because if we're buying chocolate, it's 1 gold for 10 health extra, I think. 3 extra shielding on our 2 shield items.
Trash is trash.
Why not? I mean, at this point, why not? Alright, let's see if it's enough.
My fight isn't
We got our heal procs, including our ambergris that heals for 2. But it does still cleanse poison. Okay, so the jellyfish's poison is never going to stack up. No matter how hasted it gets, we have enough heals that we're just going to immediately negate it. They do have some burn, which our shielding will negate. They do have damage, but unless they're getting crits... Oh dear, actually, hold on. How are we... Oh, the burn. The burn just stacked up that much. Wow. Alright. 87 burn when we have 500 max health. That's quite a lot. There we go. Aquatic items.
From the sea or something.
Okay, well... we got another... Okay, that's hilarious. Our fishing rod pulled up a silver ambergris. So now every time we buy an aquatic item, we're getting 1 value on the bronze and 2 value on the silver. So we just made a profit.
You're the only air breather I like.
I'm actually going to sell the narwhal. And put this between them. Oh no, that's the ray that I'm thinking of. Do we ever even... we might eventually run a damage item. Harpoon. Would we run the harpoon right now? Short of having something else, I think we do run the harpoon. And it also gives us value on everything. Okay, if I reroll, I will have to sell the ambergris to get a medium. But if the particular medium... Okay. When we use a large item, use this. Otherwise, it just hastes adjacent items for 1 second. That said, catfish. When this gains haste, give it +1 poison. That does help. Arguably, it helps more than the coral armor, because it helps us stack up. Poison faster, and we can put it so that it's hasting the seashell. That said, we'll have to sell enough for 8, which is this ambergris and the coral armor and what? It is silver though, so that's nice. Well, first things first, we're gonna... Oh. Right, I have to sell stuff first. That said, do I sell... No, I definitely don't sell the silver ambergris. But we start off buying the chum,
I hope you use that to defeat
because the chum...
Tyrant King.
Where's the piranha? Well, I was gonna say this chum. We buy it for 2. We get it and a piranha. We sell them back for 2. That is not what happened. We did not get the piranha. Well, that means I'm not getting the captain's wheel. Well, that's settled. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. Level up. Put the harpoon on board. Okay. Get an aquatic item. That actually could be very helpful. If nothing else, it is scaling on the coral and the coral armor. Weapons, don't care. All of our aquatic items getting 3% reduced cooldown would be pretty nice. We don't have a... Oh, actually, we do have... Ooh. Having 2 ammo on the harpoon is also pretty nice. So this is a situation where we do not grab the loot items. We either take the aquatic item to gamble on getting a pufferfish or to upgrade one of the many aquatic items we have. I don't think I'm willing to invest a level up into the harpoon yet, because if we don't level up, if the harpoon does not increase, that 8 seconds takes a long time once the game progresses. So it's really just a question of, do we take a random aquatic item, which no matter what it is, does scale the coral armor, and the ambergris. Full stop. It sells for a lot.
Scrape off the barnacles. Good as new.
I say as it sells for 3. But we don't have a weapon. Very well, then. Yeah, instead of crit skills, I'm going to go for non-weapon item. Well, then. Well, then. The Technovirus, if we can kill it. Which this shielding will do nothing. So do we have anything we could swap in? I mean... We have that. And we do destroy something. But he also destroys our things. And if he destroys our 2 poisoners, we lose. Period. So no, that's the wrong call. Retiree is just heal and shield, right? Oh no, he also has the golf club, so he scales up. Outlands Dervish, my notes say crit and money, so let's go crit and money.
The Bazaar is an overripe fruit.
Items have 6% crit chance. Oh hey, cool, there's some cooldown reduction as well. And yeah, the bars of gold. That'll sell for money. If we get the clockwork blades, that's 2% cooldown reduction as well as selling for money. Silver medium. Silver medium sells for 4? Because a bronze medium sells for 2?
The Bazaar has not softened you.
Oh, right. I should also be selling something to make room. Hey! Nice. How do I... Yeah, I'm not going to use the crow's nest. I've tried to use the crow's nest. Oops. Alright, another crash. Anyway, I'm not going to use the crow's nest because I've tried to use it, like, I think most of the runs that I've done recorded. I don't think I've actually had, like, a poison run, aquatic run go off yet. And yeah, I am just going to free up the space, get the gold, easy peasy. Sells small and large items. I'm going to hope for medium or aquatic items on the last of the day. And for now, I'm just going to get a small aquatic item that is an upgrade. Beautiful. That's helpful. Nope. Sells weapons. You can travel almost anywhere. Nope. Nope. I'll take it. That's not what we're looking for. That said, 2 gold increases the value of the ambergris, increases our healing, increases our shielding. And we can buy 2, 4, 6. All of them and still have enough left for... Actually, I might even hold on to the beach ball. Just in the event that I get another beach ball whenever I reroll. I know. I'm not going to reroll, followed by constant rerolls. Torpedo. When you use another aquatic or ammo item, this gains 30 damage for the fight. If the item is large, reload 1 ammo. We are using a lot of aquatic items. And I think that's far more impactful than the harpoon right now. After 8 seconds, we destroy 1 small item. The fight's probably decided by 8 seconds. But if it's not, having a torpedo that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, possibly 8 because of the haste, 9, 10, 11. So an extra 330, I think. So that's a 400 damage hit after 10 seconds. What would I have to sell for it though? 2, 4, 6. And then 2 no. No, it's too much. I mean, the 124 shield. Nah, it's better. It's better than the Life Preserver. Okay. And that's where we leave it. Alright, let's see if we can manage. Let's see if we can manage. And I'm definitely, like, yeah, that little guy right there. If we can get a pufferfish, we are online. It's just a matter of getting there. Oh, jeez. Well, we destroyed a thing. But unfortunately, he's hasting 2 aquatic items every 4 seconds. Which is giving us a lot of poison. And he also has the Life Preserver. So we're going to have to win by a lot. Like, we're going to have to get a lot more poison going if we're going to beat him during the sandstorm. That said, we are stacking our poison more than him now. And we do have more shields, so the sandstorm is going to start damaging him before us. So we actually do win. I am actually surprised. Whatever that small item that we destroyed was, apparently was the biggest haste trigger. I guess it was a jellyfish. So by destroying that, the harpoon saved us. Because he started stacking way slower after that. Tools, don't really care. 100 health. I'm going to go with the experience. Golden experience. Or do I go with the income? I do want to buy and sell a lot of things. I'm going to go with the income. Okay, get a friend, get an aquatic item. Again, getting an aquatic item could give us the the friend that we're looking for. Get a friend could also give us the friend that we're looking for. Having everything with 3% reduced cooldown is pretty strong, though. And if we don't, like, if we roll for anything other than... Nah, it's the cooldown at this point. Work at the docks, silver tier items, or get a slow item. Right now we can afford... Oh, right. We got a narwhal. That was what the fishing rod gave us. I'm going to sell that too. I'm never going to use it. So we have 8 gold. That will buy us a medium silver item. I mean... Heal equal to double the item's value? Does that get better? I don't think I've ever had a gold ambergris. I think I've always sold them. Okay, heal equal to triple this item's value. When you buy another aquatic item, this gains 3 value. Alright, so every time we buy an aquatic item, it's gaining 9 healing, whereas the coral's gaining 10 healing. So the ambergris is just a bank. And I will get the illusory, because I think a triple cast of slow is better than starting the fight with 1, and then slowing 1.6 seconds less frequently. For less, and not multicasting 3 times. Yeah. Yeah, the illusory is definitely better, so we could sell the Clamora. I mean, At this point now, if I reroll and I get a silver tier small item that I want, I would have to sell way too much. And if I got the pufferfish, I'd be very, very sad. Alright. Mod Squad. Mod Squad is money, damage, haste. The Harkovian Rocket Trooper is ammo, crit, haste, damage, shield. And then the Preening Duelist is just ammo, so we're definitely not fighting him. Do we beat the Mod Squad? I remember they haste a lot, and I'm not feeling super confident with our board. And if we lose another fight, we're even further behind. I'm going to go with the Rocket Trooper. I'm fairly confident we beat him. Oh, hey. Give your leftmost haste item +2 haste. That's kind of cool. I don't think anything else is... Well, the 10% crit chance is relevant. And I guess the gunpowder I would definitely give to the harpoon at this point. Having a second shot would be, you know, good. It would be good. But yeah, as expected, he can't break through. He ran out of ammo. So, easy win. Easy win. Yeah, after we already lost one monster fight, I'm very hesitant to risk losing another. So, we get the goggles. Do we ever care about the goggles? When this gains haste, give our items 6% crit chance. But in order to put it on the field, we would be losing 15 shield from Seashell every 4.6 seconds. And we don't yet have a way to haste it, because it's not aquatic. And our haste items are aquatic only. So, nope, I'm just going to sell it. Sells items. Sells weapon skills. Get 3 spare change. Alright, JJ, what do you got? I'll take it. At this point, trying to fish for anything is not going to turn out well. A golden piranha. Aquatic items to the left of this have their cooldown reduced by 10%. It would probably be worth 8 gold, except it's not worth 2 board slots. Since we have no weapons to also benefit from it. And I don't think 10% cooldown reduction is going to do much for us. Alright. Sells weapons. Isla, you're killing me. Yeah, we're going to look at the silver tier skills. First time you use a large item, we don't have any. First time you use a large item, we don't have any. First time you use a large item, we don't have any. Goodbye. Alright. This is rough. Now that said, our ambergris is getting quite large, so we could pivot at some point. But, yeah, he is, he's gonna be out healing us by a lot. But hopefully our poison stacks up enough, and hopefully... I wasn't even paying attention what he just lost there. But, yeah, it's literally a matter of, does our poison kill him before his golf clubs stack up enough to bust through our armor and healing? Now, he is dropping stacks of poison every 4 and 5 seconds. Sandstorm's gonna start, and he has more shielding and more max health. And those 450 damage golf club hits. That's a lot. 500 now. Oof. Yeah. Ouch. The saddest part is that if we just got the pufferfish, this would be so much stronger, and we keep getting Isla. The one time I don't do a build where I'm using weapons. Well then. I guess we can look at skills. Haste 1 aquatic item for 6 seconds. Our medium poison items, which we currently have none, are +4. When you use a vehicle, which we don't have. First time you crit, which we don't really crit. I'm gonna take it just in the hopes that we're gonna get the pufferfish. Oh man, what do I even upgrade here? Do I upgrade the coral or the coral armor? Do I upgrade the harpoon for the lower cooldown? And we got another piranha. Good job, fishing rod. Good job. You know what? It's fine. We're gonna upgrade the coral. Then again, does the ambergris go from triple to quadruple? Because there is a world where the ambergris ends up bigger than the coral very quickly. Then again, even if it goes up to 4 value, whenever we buy an aquatic item, and it goes up to quadruple, that's only 16 healing, whereas I'm pretty sure the coral upgrade is 20 healing per aquatic item we buy. Nope, 15. I was wrong. The ambergris would have ended up bigger. Sells non-weapon items. Let's go.
Leave
That's not it.
big bargains.
I mean, I'm going to buy it. I'm just going to hope that I actually get the piranha this time. I did. Okay, cool. So we didn't pay anything. And... nope. We do use a lot of non-weapon items, but I don't think that's going to stack up enough to be worth replacing the coral armor, which is what I think it would replace. Actually, then again, it would only need 15 procs to be healing more than the coral armor and more frequently than the coral armor. Or shielding. So, 4.6... 3.6. So, what's our slowest? What's our fastest? 3.6. So that would trigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 9. So in the first 8 seconds, 9 seconds or so, you'd be getting like 9 procs. So it would be, after the first like 8 seconds of the fight, it would be up to 100 versus 164. But the coral armor, as soon as we buy and sell more stuff, is going to definitely outscale it. Wanted poster would be nice if it was not gold and too expensive. It's fine. Enclave Weeper, I'm pretty sure, is the poison, but I don't think we beat it. Yeah, poison, regen, heal, experience, but I don't think we beat it with our current setup. Trash Golem also has poison, but it also has ammo, burn, and slow. Dire Mosquito is just slow and charge. I think we can beat the Trash Golem. I might need to start taking more risks. Ah, right. Ammo. Ammo. Well, hopefully we get the Junkyard Catapult, because that's money. Everything else is just kind of womp womp womp. When you use an ammo item, reload one ammo the item to the left of it. That's unfortunate. Although it's funny that we busted the thing next to the Junkyard Catapult, so it no longer gets reloaded. Pretty good. Pretty good. At least it was an easy win. I don't know if we would have beaten the... We do probably need to start taking risks, though. Because, okay, medium items, please. I'll take it. Instantly, without hesitation. Taking that, selling that, selling that. I'll figure out what replaces it, but we're also going to buy the harpoon for the lower cooldown. So now it's 6.6 seconds. Nice. Is it the coral armor? Or is it the seashell? Because the coral armor is going to keep its shielding. Yeah, it's already shielding more, almost as fast, and it's going to keep growing as we buy more aquatic items. Whereas the seashell, this is basically its limit, unless we upgrade it. And then we can finally get out of the ambergris, which gives us 35 gold. Alright, it needs to be on the right. Yes, rightmost is 6. Leftmost is 2. So we actually want this one on the left. Like that. Alright. I think we've got 35 gold worth of ambergris right there. Definitely selling the seashell. It's not going back on the board. We still don't have any damage. Crit chance is kind of whatever. Alright. I think I reroll just since I have the ambergris to sell. Okay, 20% cooldowns. Is that worth putting on the board? So that's 0.72 seconds. That brings the coral under 3 seconds. That brings the catfish to 4 point something, 4.2, I think. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. Goodbye, ambergris. Hello, figurehead. And for now, I think we drop... Do we drop the coral armor or do we drop the harpoon? I think we drop the harpoon unless we know we're going against something that like uses poison. And now that we've got 20% cooldown reduction, that means the jellyfish is going to be proccing its haste way more often. Which means the pufferfish will be poisoning way more often. And the coral armor has a lower cooldown than the harpoon, so it's going to be causing the pufferfish to... Yeah, I think this is better. Beach ball, we will definitely not use unless we are buying a silver or gold one that hastes multiple people. Although I am going to buy the dock lines just to sell it. It's more armor on the coral armor. It's more healing on the coral. Hopefully that's adequate. Not going to look at vehicles. Vehicles would take up too many slots. Regeneration 6 at this point is not going to help us that much. So... I think I go for the experience. I think the experience is the most important thing for us right now. Catching up in levels, getting the health back up, and getting some gold to go with it. And the perks, if we can start getting the cooldown reduction on aquatic items, that definitely is going to be worth it. And there's the coral healing us, almost a full. Is she scaling at all? I don't think she's scaling at all. And now she's out of ammo on her ammo weapons. Yeah. Okay. Good deal. 20% cooldown reduction is pretty nice. And there's crit chance. Sure. Sure. Critting on a shield or heal is actually pretty big. Ha! That is exactly what I want to see. Sells poison skills, and we've got a lot of money to spend. Okay. Every poison item gets +3 poison. With the first time we use a large item, poison 5. That's not going to happen. +2 for just the pufferfish, or +2 for just the leftmost. That's a no contest, no brainer. Done. Well then. I think I'll gain a temporary boost. I don't think I've gone here before. This place. Heal item gains 50 heal for the rest of the day. Weapon gains 25 damage, or gain 10% max hit points. So 50 extra heal every 2.9 seconds is definitely better than the max hit points for the rest of the day. Viper Tyrant, I know, has the... Yeah, it has the upgrades we can get that can let our pufferfish have even more poison. Cosmic Rock is damage, charge, and shield. And then Shock Trooper. I remember Shock Trooper's one that, yeah, fire, shield, slow. Definitely Viper Tyrant. He's the one that's going to give us the stuff that helps us the most. Like, bonus +1 poison. Honestly, would I use any of the other stuff? I mean, Basilisk Fang... if I stacked it up, like if I somehow increased its damage considerably, a lifesteal weapon on a 3-second cooldown with guaranteed crit, never mind, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whether I'd use it or not. I didn't get it. Oh, that's amazing. Hello. We now have 2 jellyfish that are each going to be hasting every time an aquatic item gets used. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Tools, not super interested. Chocolate bars or regen 7? I'm gonna go with the regen 7. Because it's more important, it's more valuable than 50 hit points. So like I think that's 7 health heal per second over the course of the fight. Sandstorm starts at 30 seconds in. So if we make it to the sandstorm, that's already 210 health of healing, assuming we were getting damaged the whole time. And then during the sandstorm, it's, 13 health every tick of the sandstorm, which means the sandstorm does no damage to us until it hits 13 damage per second. Cool. Yeah, small items. There's a chance that we'll find aquatic items to buy and sell. Like that one, definitely. 100%. Yeah, I think 2 gold is also worth scaling our healing and shielding.
You want to buy that? I mean,
Yeah.
excellent choice.
Reroll. Does he ever go back on our board? If we had a consistent and reliable way to haste him, yes. Holsters at the start of the fight haste small items by 2. That's a guaranteed haste on him at the start of the fight. But that's it. So he'd be at 6 poison. I don't think that's enough to warrant dropping the coral armor. So I'll pass. Okay. Time to see how fast we stack poison.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
And hilariously, this might be our final build for a while at least. If we can, once we start using aquatic items, if we watch the pufferfish. So that's about, I think that's proccing about as fast as the pufferfish can proc. Which means now what we care most about, oh no, there are points where he doesn't.
Like my crew says at the bar,
651
another
stacks
round.
of poison. Yeah. Yeah. That'll do it. That'll do the trick. +1 poison everything? Yeah. That's how we improve our build right now. That is how we improve the build. Another Illusoray. I mean, multicast 3, slowing items, so slowing 3 items for 2 seconds, doubled up with the other Illusoray, and giving us the slot for the catfish. The only thing is the catfish is really weak until we find a way to haste it, so... Also, why am I still holding on to that? I don't think I'm ever going to run anything that cares about those. Yeah, it's fine. Sure, I'll look at your items. Well, it'll pay for itself after we buy 2 aquatic items. So it's hard to say no to that. That's just profit. So we got increased healing, increased shielding, and the ambergris went up way more than we spent. Good deal. I think skills right now is more valuable. Also, I don't know how it works. I wonder if I want to sell something before I go there. I don't think I run 2 Illusorays. At least not 2 silver ones. Do I ever put the harpoon back out? I mean, maybe? Maybe. Well, it's a good time to test my theory. Okay, my theory is wrong. You can get skills that are more expensive than the gold you have. So, we don't have any weapons. Don't care about that. When your enemy uses a non-weapon item, deal 10 damage. Okay. And your medium poison items have basically plus 2 for 6, or all of my poison items have effectively plus 1 for 12. Yep, I will take the plus 2 on the pufferfish. Okay, Oasis Guardian, I'm pretty sure is, poison, heal, or poison regen, and slow. Don't care about Burninator Bot, even though I'm pretty sure the Burninator Bot is not actually, it's fire, slow, haste. And the Cosmic Rock, not super interesting. We definitely want poison. And if we can get... the Ouroboros statue, that gives us a ton of regeneration throughout the entire battle. That's kind of the only interesting thing as far as the items go. I wouldn't complain about the skill just giving us plus 8 regen. Or that we can sell for a lot of money. That's 12 gold right there. Thank you. And don't really care about vehicles. I don't think there's a vehicle that we really care about here. Nothing comes to mind anyway. Gumballs we don't really care about, because it'll either be shielding to one of the things we're most likely to replace, damage for weapons we don't have, health that's way too expensive, or crit chance. Yeah, I'm going to just take the 200 health. That's beautiful. Small and medium? Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Do you have any huge items?
Life Preserver.
Harpoon instead.
Sell it.
Actually cares about this.
Neither of those are aquatic, so I don't care. Here we go. Haste 2 aquatic items for 2 seconds. So, A, that can hit the catfish. B, that's 2 procs for the pufferfish every 4 seconds. Which is then also 2 procs with the jellyfish. Yeah. Hello.
On behalf of the Grand Society.
Now the pufferfish should basically be constantly going the entire fight. We did lose a lot of survivability, but if necessary, I'll replace the figurehead with our armor. Like, if we get wrecked in this fight because we just didn't have the shielding. Alright, let's see how fast we stack up.
My fight isn't.
Let's see how fast this stacks up. And we'll also pay attention to how quickly the pufferfish is going. If there's ever a pause, if it's not just a steady cadence, then we know that we can haste more and still get benefit. Yeah, that's a pretty steady cadence. Yep, that's just constant poison. So we could actually potentially get away with dropping a little bit of our haste. Like maybe one of the jellyfish. Alright, here we go. Crit chance, get a friend, get 4 loot items. So, yes, critting would give us double poison on the jellyfish, but that's not how we're really stacking our poison. The 2 loot items plus 2 could actually be poison upgrades. So this is the point where we say goodbye to... I think the coral armor. You served us well. Or actually, I think it's the fishing rod. Unironically, I think it's the fishing rod, because we are past the point of really caring about getting silver small aquatic items. Especially since we don't click them and they don't come into our inventory, so they don't scale the coral. Alright, 4 loot items. Did we get lucky? Did we get poison? That's all I really care about right now. No, we got regen, gold, burn, and shield. I will go ahead and do that. Sure, it's more shielding. just in case. And then the pelts for another 2. Alright. Weapon skills. Large items. No, let's go with poison item. Okay, that is now a diamond. That is a diamond catfish. Which, by default, happens faster than the jellyfish by a significant amount. 8 seconds versus 5.4. Does 2 less poison, and we will pay attention to the pufferfish during this monster fight. And if the pufferfish is still constantly going thanks to the beach ball and the other jellyfish, then we'll know, which this is the one we've had around for a while. Then we'll know that we don't need this jellyfish for its haste. And if we do need it for its haste, we could put it in place of the illusory. Health, toughness, and shield items. So A, this could give us an upgrade to the coral armor. But B, more importantly, the thing we care more about is that it could give us enchanted stuff like shielded beach ball or something. And that's much better than just some random item. Turtle shell, not useful. Life preserver, I mean, I'm going to buy it because that's ambergris gold for 2 gold. We made a profit, and then the coral got upgraded. Shielded torpedo. When you use another aquatic or ammo item, it gains 30 damage for the fight. If the item is large, reload 1 ammo. Every 10 seconds, it will shield for 120. Okay. Funny. Shielded crow's nest. When you crit with a weapon, shield for 40. And submarine. I mean, of all the things here, that's probably the thing I'd be most likely to use, but not in this build. Ooh, okay. We do not have enough shielding or healing for the one-shot, one-kill sniper. But the roaming isle, I'm pretty sure... One of these, either the Oasis Guardian is poison regen slow. So roaming isle is the one that I always think is poison, but it's not. And the Oasis Guardian is always the one that I think is not poison, but it is. That said, 2 extra gold, 1 extra experience, and I'm pretty sure the roaming isle does have a bunch of aquatic stuff. You know what, I'm going to take the Oasis Guardian. It's going to be an easier fight with less max health. I know that he has poison stuff, including a very interesting Ouroboros statue there. And I can pay attention to the pufferfish here and see... So it does briefly stop. Yeah, we still stack up poison like insanely fast, but it does stop, which means we can get it faster. Do I actually care about the Ouroboros statue? When you poison, gain +1 regen. The pufferfish is currently constantly poisoning, which means we would be getting regen constantly. I think that's more valuable than the 20% cooldown reduction, especially if we drop in the jellyfish instead of the illusory. So this is giving 19 poison every 9 seconds. Oh, because we do not want that one to be the one getting the bonuses. But it is getting the bonus from the medium, so that's nice. But whenever we poison, which is every 7.2 seconds, minus however much from hasting, every 8 seconds, minus however much from hasting, every 5.4 seconds, if it gets hasted by the beach ball, even quicker, and every time anything does anything, multiple times. So our regen should be scaling like crazy. I like that. That seems fun. Non-weapon items. I could go for the health, but I'm kind of looking for... No. Although what I am going to do is I'm going to sell the illusory we have. Buy another one. Buy the seashell. Sell the seashell. Yeah, no, the illusory is never going back out. Figurehead might go back out. Harpoon might go back out. Coral Armor even might go back out, depending on what we're up against. Clamora for 8. Sextant for 8. So we'd be paying 4 gold, but we'd be getting 3 gold back in the value of the ambergris. Yeah, still worth it. Still absolutely worth it. That's hilarious. So our ambergris up to 31, and our healing is now up to 430 every 3.6 seconds. Medium items, yeah. That's a beach...
What can I get?
I was about to say that's a beach ball or pufferfish upgrade, potentially. Nice. And... golden anchor. 20% of your enemy's max health when you use an adjacent item gains haste. It's interesting. Is it actually more interesting than the beach ball? So right now, the only reason the beach ball would be more interesting is that it happens faster. It happens faster, so the 2 haste triggers going off every 4 seconds, versus this would be every 3.6 seconds getting 1 trigger, and every 5.4 seconds getting the other trigger. So it would average out to about the same number of hastes. The only disadvantage that we would have from the anchor over the beach ball is that the catfish would no longer have a way to get hasted. But right now, it hastes 2 out of, including itself, because it can haste itself. 3, 4, 5... Okay, pufferfish can't be hasted, so... haste 2 aquatic items out of the 5 that are present. That's almost a 50-50 chance of hitting the catfish. And plus 4 poison for the fight is probably better, honestly, than the dealing 20% max health every 12 seconds. If it gets hit once or twice, like, that's pretty massive. Then again, we don't know. We were almost maxed on hastes. Then there's the other thing, is I would definitely have to sell the figurehead for it. Oh, or the ambergris. Or I could continue just stacking up the ambergris and pretend I never saw the anchor. Yeah, I think the only way I replace the beach ball is if I get something else that increases and helps with the poison. Alright. So, I have no idea what he's going to have. But I have a lot of poison. And, yep, we'll see how high our regen gets. Sword Art Online moment, just watching our health constantly go back up the second they touch us. Okay, we're up to 19, 20, 23, 25. Uh-oh. He's destroying our stuff. Oh no. Oh, it doesn't matter. We poisoned him. So we got 29 regen before he destroyed the Ouroboros. But, yeah, we poisoned very quickly. And a lot. Don't have any weapons, don't have any burn items, don't want to sacrifice health for any weapons, anything. 2 experience, no thank you. So I need to free up a slot, actually. Yeah, the coral armor's never going back out. So, loot items. What kind of loot items do we have? And sorry about my chair arm making the funny noise there. Got XP. Get another ammo if we decide to use the harpoon again. We don't have any weapons, so we don't care about that. But we do get a 4% cooldown reduction. And I think we put it on the only heal we have. Because that's the thing that keeps us alive until our regen gets high enough to help. Something like that, I think. Alright. Non-weapon items. Regen plus 10. Or upgrade our offensive items, which includes paying 5 gold to get +2 poison on our nice little pufferfish. That's a 24 poison pufferfish. Yeah, yet again, going skills. +2 poison on our medium items. First time our opponent falls below half health, haste or charge everything. I mean, that would finally answer my question of whether or not charging... I'm pretty sure it's just when it gains haste, so charging it doesn't matter. But I have always been curious if it's like coded to be a similar thing to haste, or if they're completely unique. First time I fall below half, haste your items. Okay, that one. That's guaranteed to hit the catfish, and it's going to make the coral pop basically instantly. So as soon as we hit half health, we more or less instantly heal and get a bunch of triggers of poison, which gives us more regen. I think that's better than +2 poison. It's a little it's a little lifeline there. Unless somebody one-shots us, that should help a lot. Lord of the Wastes is crit damage gold. Trash Titan, poison, damage, heal. Or Master Alchemist, which is ammo items that do a variety of things. 2 extra experience is not nothing. 5 extra gold is not nothing. The question is, do we actually beat him with just the healing and regen? I'm gonna go with the safer option. I am concerned. Right. He does not have stuff that increases poison. He actually doesn't have anything I care about. I definitely should have gone for the Lord of the Wastes. I forgot how insane our poison stacking is. I just got concerned about losing a fight. I mean, when you use the item to the left of this, gain regeneration for the fight. Every 3.4 seconds, gaining 1 regeneration. Not really worth, I don't think. Like, if the regeneration from the Ouroboros statue isn't enough, I don't think that will help enough. I could be wrong, though. I mean, we're looking for a lot of silver upgrades. When you use an aquatic item, shield 10. We do use quite a few aquatic items, but I don't think shielding 10 is going to be adequate to really change anything. There's the anchor on offer again. Nope. Nope. I think I honestly just go for the health instead of potentially getting a pufferfish or a beach ball upgrade. I wonder what the upgraded Ouroboros statue does. I wonder if it's +2 regeneration. I really do wish that it showed what the upgrades would do. It is. Okay, that's beautiful. So we just doubled our regeneration intake, or scaling. We also have this nice ambergris here for 34 whenever we sell it. This is fun. I forgot how fun poison builds can be.
Not to squabble with nobody. I may be young for a captain, but I've
Alright,
seen my share.
so trying to keep an eye on both how much poisoning we're getting per fight and how much regen. Alright, so unfortunately they are doing a lot of damage. Oh boy. Oh boy. 667 stacks of poison and 67 regen. The regen is literally the reason we survive that, because it ticks up every single second it's ticking. So between the coral healing, it's helping us top off to survive the burst. That was crazy. I'm gonna have to watch the footage again to see exactly how close to dying we got before we healed up. Because it happened very quickly. Yeah, non-weapon items.
Deal, not war.
No, I think we're good there. I think we're good on the poison front. I don't think there's really anything we're truly looking for at this point. I'm definitely not spending 16 just to sell it. Paying 8 gold for 15 extra heal. That's not worth it.
Like that decision comes from
Skills, definitely skills. At this point, with a very solid build in hand, it's always skills. When you crit, with our 9% crit chance, that's not super likely. If we crit, we gain 5% crit chance. When you freeze, give your... Okay. Rerolling those, thank you. Haste adjacent items when we use large weapons. Yeah. Yeah, I will definitely take that upgrade. So if they get us below half health, which is probably another reason we survived, is because the coral got haste instantly whenever we hit half. But now it'll have haste for 4 seconds, and since haste basically halves the cooldown time if you have enough haste to be more than the cooldown of the item, for 4 seconds the coral will proc every 1.7. So that guarantees 2 procs in 3.4 seconds once we're below half. The Void Colossus is going to destroy a bunch of our stuff. That's what this little icon is for. The Void Colossus will destroy a bunch of our stuff, burn us, and shield. We don't care about his shield. We don't care about his burn because our regeneration will actually counteract his burn. I think we do it. I think the only way we lose this... Well, actually, wait. Property Baron is gold. Do we care about gold, though? Or do we care more about the experience? I think we care more about the experience. And I'm fairly certain we win this. Because he's going to be stacking his burn, sure, but not nearly as fast as we stack our poison. Yeah, he's already at 300, 334, 380, 450. This is ridiculous. Now, he did destroy some of our hasting, but we already have 81. He has 651 stacks of poison. We have 81 regen.
It's over.
And we still had our healing item.
We barely got our flags up.
Yeah, I'm not super interested in that, but it is cool to sell. That's 8 gold. Okay. Poison items get +1 poison. That's kind of a no-brainer, but vehicles, no. Burn, no. Ammo, no. Weapon, no. It's kind of sad how Vanessa, like, once you pick a path, you kind of just either get something you can use for that level up or everything's useless. I mean, we could just gain 12 regen. Let's do it. Bronze tier junk items means we could get more poison for our pufferfish. Definitely makes more sense than the other two options.
Howdy, hero.
More shielding or damage. More damage. More, just burns. More shielding. Max health. I mean, sure. Just in case there's nothing when we reroll that we want. That way it's not a complete waste. Burn. Oh, this is sad. Well, that's worth it.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Cooldown reduction's worth it. Crit chance, sure.
There are 20
I'll take it.
waiting for you.
Regen, sure.
Doing your part to clean up
Why
the
not?
Bazaar.
And that's kind of it. Alright. Yeah, so once again, we'll see how this goes. We'll either be stacking Insane Poison and winning, or stacking Insane Poison and losing. There is no two ways about it. And hilariously, even if we lose this, we don't drop down to our second wind. Oh? Oh? Yeah, that's a lot. He had 615 stacks of poison, but did not care. But like I said, we lost that. We still didn't hit the safety net. I'm actually gonna, I think, go for the regen. Then again, there is a chance that we upgrade the jellyfish.
You've just taken the first step toward
Nope.
good taste.
Nope. Nope.
If you want
Alright.
cheap junk, go see Curio.
I have so much new stuff.
I mean... Okay. So, that's fine. So the stuff is getting too expensive to just buy and sell for the sake of just the coral. I should have gone for the skills, honestly. This is like the cheapest it's going to possibly be to do this. So this is probably the last time that we are buying and selling just for the sake of... I just realized the captain's wheel would have been a good replacement for the beach ball. Because then we could have guaranteed that the catfish got hasted every time. And we could have guaranteed that it was the coral, because these two are already perma-hasted, I think. Well, mistakes were made. Boss Haro, damage, slow, crit, but I think he's also the one that... I think he's one of the people that carries the Thieves Guild thing. Property Baron, big stuff. Very valuable because you can sell everything he drops for a lot of gold. Lord of the Wastes, crit damage, gold. Yeah. I think we beat any of the monsters or NPCs or whatever. I don't think any of them stand a chance. But players, oof. Players can potentially scale or stack way, way better than us. I really should not have held the... I shouldn't have sold the coral armor. The coral armor should be there in place of the beach ball. The regen's good, but it's not good enough to completely negate what other players are doing. So holding onto the beach ball and selling the coral armor that I had already stacked up so much was a big... I don't think I want that. When any player uses an item, all items gain 2% crit chance for the fight. We already stacked poison way too much. Wait. Yeah, okay, cool. So we skipped out on it. We did not get it. That would have been really bad, actually. That would have made other people crit us faster, and what we are most worried about right now is getting burst down. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. 4% crit chance it is. Slow item, small burn item. There's a chance we get something that's enchanted with slow.
I seek to calm it.
We could also just get a tropical island. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna buy an island. Yeah, figurehead never goes back out. We are specifically just at the point where we need either survival or maybe even the harpoon. Maybe even the harpoon is the answer to just disrupt the opponent while we stack up our poison and our regen. And now, when every hour, we're gonna get a coconut or citrus. So, yeah, no point in continuing to look. Oh wait, no, we do have the ambergris. Yeah. Nope, don't care. All right, medium items, sells items, get a small tool. Sure, we'll take a peek.
Nothing huge. All about moderation.
Diamond katana, neat. I don't even think I reroll here. I think I just leave.
Finds its buyer. It's a relationship.
Okay, so Pig actually tends to have big stuff. He might have like Piggles or something that'll be destroyed. If nothing else, this gives us a chance to see if we're still like perma-procking without the beach ball. And we do have 2 shots, so yeah, we are potentially going to destroy his Washy-Wally bird. And healing equal to double his gold is oof. Okay, so now he has the Washy-Wally bird. Unfortunately, the Aladdle is stacking up to the point where it's a 1-second cooldown. I don't think I do enough fast enough Yeah, no, he's just too fast. The 1 second cooldown, 225 heal, 500 damage. Oof. Yeah, random enchantment location. Hopefully it's enchant an item with shield effects. I mean, that's definitely the pufferfish. Like, no questions asked, it's the pufferfish. That's the thing that's going off most frequently. So now we have shielding. Sells haste and charge skills. Yes, please. When you use a weapon, use another or haste another weapon. Nope. We don't have any large items either. When you use a non-weapon item, a weapon gains haste for 1 second. That's unfortunate. Oh, also coconuts. Sell the coconuts. Haste 1 aquatic item for 6 seconds at the start of the fight. That does give us 2 regen at the start of the fight, as well as shielding us 15 and poisoning. And it's the only thing on the board that does anything, so I guess we'll take it. Plus it could hit the catfish and give it +4 poison and make it have 2 procs in the first seconds. That'd be good. Gumballs are actually super interesting now because every single shield gumball we get is going to increase that shielding. And that shielding is nice. Yeah, this is the point where we sell that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Literally anything except damage is good. Like that. That's bad. Crit I'll take. Shielding I will definitely take. Health I'll even take, sure. Right. And another damage, but everything else is good. Everything else is good. Beautiful. Level up. Get a friend. All our cooldowns go... Yeah. That's it. All our cooldowns get dropped. Nice. Okay. Volcus Enforcer's freeze. I know that much. It's... freeze, damage, charge. Trash Titan. Poison, damage, heal. Hulking Experiment is ammo items. Hello, Trash Titan. Or wait, is he the one that doesn't... Yeah, no, he's the one that doesn't have anything that's, like, super interesting for us. Yeah. I should have gone for the... I should have gone for the highest and just gone for the experience. Oh well. It's fine. We're still doing fine. If we get 2 more wins, we get the unexpected 10 victories. Hold on a second. Heal equal to your opponent's poison every 6 seconds. Heal equal to your opponent's poison. So... we are stacking up currently to like 700 poison. That said, the cooldown's 6 seconds. If we have another small item that we want to put on, that wouldn't be bad, but right now I think the harpoon and or beach ball is probably where it's at. But if we're going to find a small item, we might as well look for it. Nope. Nope, none of those. Skills, always skills. When you have a good board, you just go for skills. +2 poison on the pufferfish, +1 poison on everything. Well, we know what we're proccing fastest, so no question there. I really do wish I had another defensive item. Like, a seashell would actually be hilariously good here. Seashell with ectoplasm. Whatever. It's fine. We'll see if he also stacks like crazy, or if we have a chance of winning with just the 1 heal and just the restoration. I must say, so far I'm pretty disappointed with the... Oh, we're not constantly firing with the pufferfish anymore. Oh dear. That said, I think we destroyed his bees. Yeah, we destroyed his bees. So his entire build doesn't work anymore. Harpoon for the win! Yeah, we're sitting here with 122 regen, 140. Yeah, it doesn't matter how much shielding he has, we're going straight underneath it. But now we know, unless the Harpoon is destroying something critical to their strategy, the Beach Ball is what we need to actually keep the shielding and poison going constantly. Noted. I mean, we either win or lose on this one, so a temporary boost is definitely viable and valid. Yeah. Haste, slow, and cooldown items, or skills. Let's look. Haste your small items for 1 second. When you use an adjacent aquatic item, haste this 1 second. So when this goes off, which is every 10 seconds, it will haste all 4 of our small items. But in addition to that, when we use an adjacent item, we haste it. Which means every 3.2 or 5.1 seconds, we are hasting it, reducing the 10-second cooldown, and also getting exactly as much value out of it as the Beach Ball gives us. So yeah, that is definitely a replacement for the Beach Ball. We put it between our 2 fastest things, and we are good. And now every 10 seconds or less, well, definitely less, because it'll haste for 1 second every 3.2, and it'll haste for 1 second every 5. So yeah, in the 10 seconds it would normally take, it is already hasted for 5 seconds. Which is enough haste to... I think that actually keeps it perma-hasted after the first proc. Neat. Which actually means we might finally be at the point where we could drop one of the jellyfish. I'm going to do that. Which one's the faster one? This is the faster one. Yeah, I'm actually going to drop... I'm going to drop one of the jellyfish to see if we're still perma-hasting with the shielded pufferfish using the rowboat. Because as long as that thing's constantly going off, we don't need the other jellyfish. And the extra healing would actually be very helpful. And this is going to be the last fight we have to experiment with it. Shark Ray, when you haste, this gains 25 damage. I mean... arguably, that's much, much better than the Ouroboros statue. Then again, 90 regen is not nothing. 90 heal per second is pretty strong. But is it as strong as basically constantly ticking this up 25 damage at a time? I'm gonna buy it just in case I decide to use it. Alright, level up. Vehicle cooldowns reduced by 5%. I mean, that's half a second knocked off the rowboat. And hilariously, that's our best option. Done. Yep, Vulcus Enforcer.
Stand down and submit.
So this is actually like freezing our stuff as well. So this is actually a... if we get to the point, despite the freezing, where our pufferfish is constantly going, despite the freezing, we're not even going to get a chance. He's already going to be dead.
Requesting
Yeah.
backup. Now.
Alright. Very well. Well, that's unfortunate. We have no freezing. We have no freezing at all. Again, gumballs. Gumballs are good. And that actually was a really bad example. Also, we probably lost an item from the tropical island. I mean, we're already at 43 regen. I feel like if 43 regen isn't enough, another 50 to 100 isn't going to make the difference. Being able to knock down some shields is actually good against some. I think depending on who we're up against, If we're against Vanessa, we're definitely going to use the harpoon. Because I think destroying... That... Actually, hold on. If we're against Vanessa, we keep the Ouroboros statue on. Because every +2 regen counteracts 2 poison. It's basically Negapoison. So it heals at the same rate as poison damages. Whereas, if we're against the little robot dude, we probably go Harpoon. Because I think he has more stuff that is, like, small that's likely to be used. And the pig is most likely going to have big stuff unless they're using the B strat. I don't know. You know what? I think, regardless of what I do, I think I keep the jellyfish in. Because if we are getting frozen or slowed, getting the extra haste triggers is more valuable than the heal. Final answer. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. Shield, shield, health. Love to see it. 1, 2, 3. Hey, at least the damage gumballs are doing something now. Not something we care about, but still. 1, 2. Crit, shield. 1, 2. Health, crit. I mean, 20% crit chance is not nothing. Spare change, medium items, small items. Definitely medium items. Oh, actually, we sold our ambergris. Oh, but this is the last. This is literally the last shop.
I'll help you find who does.
This is the last thing that happens before we either win or lose. So, yeah. Fishing net would be an extra 15 healing on the coral. Upgrade to the pufferfish. Sure. Let's just figure out how to get... Oh, I know how. We sell the island. Yep. There we go. That'll help. I'm going to keep the Ouroboros statue out. But I think I'm going to drop the rowboat in favor of the shark ray. Win or lose, I kind of want to see how big it gets. So now every time we haste, which the only things we're hasting are the jellyfishes. But then the catfish is kind of useless. Because nothing is hasting it. Yeah, we haven't been playing with damage the whole time. So we're gonna just stick with the Ouroboros rowboat. Haste, haste, haste all the way around. Every time we haste, we poison. Every time we poison, we regen. And we're gonna see if it's enough. I mean, it's the strat we've been using.
But I've seen my share of storms.
Why not? Oh, okay. So we've got +2 regen, which is getting us up to as much regen as their poison. Okay, they've passed up. So we have a lot more poison on them, and our regen is negating half of their... Yeah. The regen is the reason we won that. So they had 2400 shield or so, meaning that we wouldn't have actually done anything with the shark ray, but the regen counteracted enough of their poison for long enough that we just won. That's beautiful. That is the reason we won that. If it was not for the +2 regen, the poison would have killed us just as fast as we were killing them. Maybe I'll have to watch again in slower motion, but I'm pretty sure the way I saw it was our regen was scaling up as fast as their poison was until it ramped up, and then by the time it ramped up, it wasn't able to compete with our just perma-poison. Yeah, there we go. 3 more chests, and that should actually give me enough to get the little robot dude, I think. Oh, cool. More little blue things. Whatever that means. Good deal. Collection. Chests. And open. Bonk. Some kind of belt thing. Okay. Pull the lever. Number 2. Clunk. Omega Ray. Okay. And 50. That's enough. That gives us, I'm pretty sure. Wait. Yeah, there we go. That gives us the 500, which means the next run is going to be. Wait, no, not collections. The next run I do is going to be with the little robot dude. Unlock 500 gems. Yes. Nice. Actually, I think I'll finally record the UI UX commentary video that I promised the devs I'd make. Now that I have my little chart for the fights. Yeah, I think I'll record that next while I practice with Dooley and see what he does. But, yeah. That's it for now. And that's been your episode of The Bazaar. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.